They moved all the people from the other side. Now they're all over here. And now the people over here, New Market Square, are fed up because they're saying it's unsafe, it's unsanitary, it's just not fair that their businesses have to suffer because Kim Janey decided to relocate these people over here. Now we have Michelle Wu. She's not really offering any solution to the problem either. They just made the matter worse. Matter of fact, it's even worse than it was over there now because they're scattered all out throughout the neighborhood. They're on both sides of the streets. Michelle Wu, I don't know what you're gonna do about this. The people at the meat market are upset. They're very, very, very disappointed about it, and they're talking about taking some action. I'm not gonna say what action that is, but they're talking about taking action, and it may be serious, more serious than we realize. But this is what's going on in the city. You come down here to, normally this would be a place where you come down to get your food and your produce and everything. Now it's more like a haven. It's it's just that bad. I'll give you one more look of the area over there. I don't know what the agenda is. I honestly don't know what the real agenda is. I don't think they really want to help these people. I sincerely believe they don't really want to help these people. That's my personal opinion. I don't think they really want to help these people. As if it was this serious that they really, really wanted to help these people, the help would be there. Now I understand Michelle Wu went to she went to DC yesterday. I bet you she didn't put this on her agenda at all with Joe Biden, how we're gonna deal with this crisis. I don't think she put that on the agenda at all. But I doubt it. I doubt it very much. I don't think that was on there. But this is stuff that we have to live with because we live in the city of Boston. We're seeing this on a regular basis. I know. We'll see what happens. We're gonna. Michelle Wu has made an announcement the other day that she wants to get these people in houses by January the 2nd, I believe. Well, we'll see what happens. January 2nd is too long, though. It's way too long. Like, she should already had a plan in place because she's been in city council for over 4 years, so she should already had a plan already to do something. Now, if you telling me you've been in city council for the last 4 years and you didn't have a plan in place, or was it plan to put a plan in place? I mean, you never thought about it in the first place. There's a lot more going on. I had talked with some people, and I found out what's really going on in the city of Boston. What's really going on. I'm telling you right now, guys, I'm gonna say this from what I know. There's no politician right now in the city of Boston that wants to help the citizens of the city of Boston. I'm gonna say it again. There's no politician right now in the city of Boston that really wants to help the citizens of the city of Boston. That's coming from somebody who knows something very, very credible, very, very credible, that the politicians that are in office are no different from the crooked judges and the crooked lawyers that we have in the city. So that's something that for you guys to think about. If they really want to solve this problem, listen to Dan Ray talk about it too.
The DPW trucks cleaning the streetlights might might have a positive effect on diminishing some of the bad stuff that's going on down there. What do you think?
Listen to Dan Ray for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, any sort of maintenance that we have down there. Yeah. Now, first of all, how are you? Merry Christmas, all the best to you.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
Yeah.
We had an hour and we've continued it into the second hour here. So we were struggling. We had a good conversation with Sue Sullivan. Also, Steve, I think it's Steve Fox called in. There were others.
Yeah.
And, I think their big concern is, it seems to me, is what the Boston Medical Center is hoping to open up in the Roundhouse Hotel. And they feel that could be better actually performed, completed, done back at the Boston Medical Center. They didn't see why a satellite office needed to be opened at the Roundhouse Hotel. Are you on the same page with them?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Medical center or the Shattuck itself, and the thing about it is just the actual the basis of it, I believe, and is wrong. I mean, we're talking about bringing people directly off the street from those tents where all the abuse and all the illicit drug use and everything else, all the abuses that happen in those tents, we're now going to put them behind closed doors in the Roundhouse. And, there's a transparency issue here. Michelle Wu ran on, I listened to her when Marty Walsh was there talking about transparency and accountability for 7 years. And this first transaction we've had from her has gone from a temporary 60-bed facility to now it's a 2-year lease, which we'll never get rid of this if they put it down here. A 2-year lease and multiple programs that are attached with it. This is a satellite office for BMC. It's not small potatoes here. It's a major thing. And for us in District 3, we think that these services, although I personally do not agree with the housing first model, I'm very much more, I think it should be treatment, intervention and treatment first.
Yeah.
The police aren't involved in this conversation here at all. And even still, if we put people in the Roundhouse and around the city, we're still going to have encampments down there that we refuse to tell people what the plan is. Like, we don't have the police at the table. We don't want to go in after warrants. I mean, there's dangerous people down there, Dan. And we refuse to use the powers that are given to us, which will be, the ability to go in after warrants and people that have defaults in court. And, at some point, not everybody...
All right, guys, catch you on the next one.
So some people are going to have to go